Hi there. So by now, if you're watching the videos in succession, you've created an email. You know how to create an email in workflow in Flodesk, excuse me. Before we create a workflow, which is going to be coming up, we need to do one other important thing. We got to make that landing page. A landing page is basically a mini web page where people can go and they give you their email address, which is what you want, so that they can get additional information. Now, here's the great thing. With Flodesk, you can make them. They're called forms, okay? So we're going to click on forms on the top of the screen. Grayed out. When you click on forms, we want to create a new one. When you click create new, it's going to show you again some templates. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel unless you've got a wheel that you really want to do. Now, when you're doing it, it's going to ask you what choice here on the left, what type of form you can do. It has pop-up, inline, or full page. If you don't have a website, you're going to go for full page because you've got to make that full page. You want that creation, okay? So I'm going to go to full page right here and then click customize. Okay, when I click customize, it's going to say subscribers who opt into this form will automatically be added to this segment. So we can select a segment. I remember select a segment as a category. I could create a segment for the first time here, or I can use one that we've already have. In the example we're using with Megan, we've already created one, 5 ways to skin. So I'm going to click on that because everyone who goes to the landing page saying they want the guide that she's offering, they're going to then get, I want this to trigger, that's whenever they fill that out on this form or this landing page, I want Flodesk to automatically put them in that category so that then they'll get the email and all the other goods. So I'm going to click save. And now it has my 5 top secrets. So it gives you a template. Now I'm going to go back to Canva where we created her lead gen. I'm going to grab the actual title of it. And then I'm going to come right back over here. And I'm going to pop it in. Now, you have options here, right? You have options on font. You have options on all of it. It's a matter of finding one that jives with you and who you are and going for it, okay? I don't want you to overthink it, though. They're all beautiful. They're all beautiful. They're all winners. They are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop over here and kind of look and see what kind of design should here. If you can keep it in the same family as what's going on inside of, which that Playfair is there, inside of the actual lead gen, that's great because it allows you then it's a seamless thing for people. They don't even realize it. But they're like, oh, it all fits. I'm coming over to Canva to grab the hex code so that I can change the font color. Changes the one. That looks good. I just want to kind of bring that font color into it, the color that's using the lead gen into it just for continuity and branding. Okay, now, right here, underneath it is a little explanation, right? So I'm going to say something like, what I'm going to do, since I didn't write this, okay, awesome. So I'm going to come back over here and say something to the effect of, do you ever feel like your skincare products don't last long enough? I've been there. I'm Megan, and I'm going to make this just because, hi, comma, I'm Megan, and after years of being a skincare influencer, I've cracked the code on 5 smart ways to make your skincare last, to make your products last without sacrificing results. I just came up with that. Megan, you can change this. Okay, so I've got that there. And I'm going to say something like, okay, let me do this. Hi, I'm Megan. Boom. And then I'm going to say, it's all in this free guide that will be delivered directly to your inbox. Okay, boom. Now, first name, email address. It's all you want to use for a landing page. I mean, for a lead gen landing page, because that the conversion for not asking last name goes up exponentially. People get nervous if you want all that information. So here on the download free guide, I'm going to click and change the font again. I want it to be a little more streamlined. And I'm actually going to go with a white there if I can. Again, I'm going to go to font up here. This is just me personally. Okay. You can change. This is where you get to like really show off your stuff. I'm going to go with a white there. Okay. Boom. I'm going to leave I'm going to leave the font. You could play with the fonts, as you know there. You can change up all the things. So know that you've got choices. Okay. And to my knowledge, you cannot upload a font. So you got to go with what they have, y'all. Now I'm going to leave this. Your information is 100% secure and will never be shared with anyone. You can unsubscribe anytime. I'd leave that. But I am going to put your guide will be delivered to your inbox immediately. So they know to look for it if they read the fine print. Not everyone does, but if they do, great. Now over here on the picture, I'm a big fan of a picture, y'all. Pictures are important. I'm going to upload the Megan image we have. It's a great one, and pop that right there. Okay. It's okay to use the same picture as the email. Now, the one thing though, on this image, let me see if I can do it. I don't think I can. The one thing that I would probably do on this image, let me see, is I would probably flip it around, and I'll tell you why, because I want her looking at the conversation. So that's the one thing that I would do on this layout. Let me just see if I can do it. Does that make sense, y'all? Or I would flip the picture so she's looking at the image. This is me being nitpicky. This is not an end all be all, but a nitpicky me would want to just switch that around. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to leave it as is. I'm going to go to next. When I go to next, it's going to say, should we enable a double opt-in for this form? I say no. They've already said they want it. You've told them it's something. What is double opt-in, for those of you wondering? It would send another email before they send them anything saying, do you want to subscribe to this list? And honestly, it scares people. And so that's why I say don't. The likelihood of them doing 2 clicks, we're squirrel, they're going to forget. So just say no. Do you want to be not notified? I say yes. It's always fun to get a notification that someone signed up for your lead gen. So I pop yes on that, but you can choose no. And then what should happen after the form is submitted? You want to display a success message unless you have a website or something that you want them to go to. So display a success message is what you want. Now it's going to give us our Flodesk link. What I like to do when I get this is copy it, and I open it up immediately because I want to make sure it looks like what I want to do. And what I didn't do, and I should have looked at the mobile version as well too. So I see it here. Okay, all right, I'm seeing it. Now, it looks pretty good. Think I'm happy with it. You want to look it over, look at all the things, and then go ahead and go back to customize. What we're going to do now, it's published, so it's alive. We've now created it. So the next step, actually, we'll stay right here. The next step is to put the landing page inside of the automation or the workflow so that Flodesk knows what to do with all these pieces we've created. So good job. Yay.